The push for digital ID cards feels like a major step forward in policy, focusing on security, identity verification, and, at its core, improving migration management. But here's the catch: it's not being led by the Home Office, but by the Department for Science, Innovation and Technology, DSIT, now headed by Liz Kendall. And that setup raises some real questions, because it'll depend heavily on Home Office systems anyway. They haven't settled on basics yet, like whether to build on visa tech, passport systems, driving license databases, or even veteran ID tools. The back-end architecture is still unclear, which makes it tough to grasp the full scope. Without that clarity, it's hard to explain the benefits or address concerns from those worried about overreach. You can't really advocate for it as a solid policy when the details are fuzzy. From what I gather, the Home Office stepped back from owning this, and it landed with Liz Kendall's team instead. What are your thoughts on that shift? It does come with some red flags, right? You'd think something this big, tying into national security and daily life, should fall under the Home Office, the key department for domestic policy. It's not just that they passed on it. I've heard from sources about internal debates among senior figures there. Whether the previous leadership was fully on board, who knows, but with changes at the top, that hurdle might ease for now. Naturally, CIT's role makes sense for the tech side. If the system flops technically, it could turn into a real setback for the government. Implementation will be everything. This administration seems to lean on big ideas and momentum rather than deep planning, which could be a weak spot. In my view, they've only scratched the surface so far, maybe a few weeks of groundwork at best.